Hi everybody, it's Lynn. Today is Monday, August 14th, 2023, and I'm back with you today for two things. First, we're going to do a two-strand necklace using beads from our Bargain Bead Box for August, and then I'm going to announce the winners of our giveaway for the 1,000 subscribers. So first, let me tell you what I've pulled out here. From the Bargain Bead Box, I have the Autumn Jasper Pebble Beads. That's these. Okay. I also have the 4mm crystal bicone beads, the Ivory Champagne here. I have the 6mm Autumn Jasper round beads here. And I have some of the leaves that came in the Bargain Bead Box as spacer beads here. I've pulled out some chain. We're going to finish it with chain. I pulled out some crimp tubes, and out of my stash, I pulled out these little disc beads, these wavy disc beads as spacer beads in between our nugget beads here. Okay, and here I have a leaf charm that I had in my stash. Here's the little mushroom charm that came with the bead box. I put a bail on the leaf here. These I pulled out of my stash also. These are easily available at any supply place where you get your beads. I bought these on Amazon. There was this big box of them here, and they came in, copper, bronze, silver, and gold. So you can also get things like that on Amazon if you look. The leaf charm came from Temu. Okay. And the wire I'm using is just plain old tiger tail. It's nothing special, nothing, it's not really high end. It's just regular bead string and wire. Okay, now what we're going to do is I've also pulled out some clamshell covers. Okay, I'm using the kind that fold in the middle like so. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to attach these together. So I'm taking a clamshell cover and putting both wires through it. Okay, and then I'm going to take a crimp tube and put both wires through it. Okay. Now here I'm just going to do a flat crimp. I'm just going to take the crimp bead in my pliers and squeeze flat. Okay. Then I'm going to come in and cut this excess beading wire off. Don't cut it too close. Cut it just outside the crimp tube. And then we pull our clamshell cover up and close it. Okay. And that's that side. Now we got to get our beads pulled down, because we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. You have to kind of play with it a little bit to get it, to get everything in place. So just make your adjustments if you need to. Be patient with it. Y'all know patience is key. Now you see what I have here? I have a situation here that's not going to work out real well. What's happening is these beads are not going to sit side by side here like they should. So what I'm going to need to do is take something small and put it on here, which means I have to undo this whole, well, no, I don't. Here, we're going to fix this the easy way. I can keep my beads from coming off here. Okay. Let me get another clamshell cover out, because that one's going to be a waste. I should have realized that before and I didn't, but you know what? I'm kind of glad when things like this happen, because it gives me an opportunity to show you how to fix a problem if you run into something. So I'm okay with that. And I think what I'm going to do, just for the sake of keeping everything matching, is I'm just going to pull out one of these bicones and use it there. And I don't know if I might need two. Let's see. the way you do it here, just cut your wire as close as you can to what you've already put on there. Okay, now we're going to put one of these beads on by our nugget here. Actually, I'm going to try it with 2 and see how that works. I think that's going to be the ticket. Yeah. Okay, so what I've done is I put 2 bicones on the end here. So now we're going to do this process all over again. Take your wires, put them side by side, put your clamshell cover over both wires. Okay? Put your crimp tube over both wires. Just like that. Okay? And flat crimp. Cut off our excess here without getting it too close. But we got to get it short enough so that the clamshell cover can cover the wire sticking up. Bring your clamshell cover down and close it. Okay. Now slide your beads all down. It might not be absolutely perfect, but it's going to be so close that nobody's really going to be able to tell the difference. So you're going to be fine. Put the 2 bicones on the other side. And we're going to pull these together. Okay. Put our clamshell cover over both wires. Okay, put our crimp tube over, whoops, got to get one out. Okay. Okay, we're putting our crimp tube on both wires. And now here is where you've got to be real careful. Get them secure. Now, if you need to, you can open that clamshell cover up just a little bit so that you can get your pliers in, because this is tight. Get your pliers in there and flat crimp. Okay. Cut off your excess wire and close your clamshell cover. Okay. Now the only thing we have to do now is attach our chain. So what I'm going to do is measure this. I'm going to have to measure it from the short one to get the length of the necklace I want. And I want this to be about 18 inches. So I have 7.5 inches here. So I need about, we'll cut 11 inches of chain. Okay. And you can use whatever chain you want. I'm using this one. This came in a different box, I think. And I'm going to pull off 11 inches. And cut that. I like to use my memory wire cutters when I cut chain, just because it's so hard on your other cutters. You know, try to keep those sharp as long as you can. Sure makes it easier for you if you have good sharp cutters. When you don't and you try to get into some of those really tight places, it can get kind of complicated. Now I need to cut my chain in half, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm just going to grab one of my magic rods here and put the last link on this end on this side and then take the last link of the other side and put it on my magic rod like that, and that's going to give me center. So then all I have to do is just put my cutters in here and cut it in the middle, which can be easier said than done. Okay, there we go. Now we have our 2 pieces of chain, and all we're going to do is grab jump rings. Well, I got to get some stuff out of my way. Grab a jump ring for each side, and we can use teeny tiny ones. Two. And then another small one to attach our lobster claw. And a big one for the clasp for the lobster claw. Okay, let's get a lobster claw. Ooh, that's a tiny one. I don't want that little bitty thing. My fingers will fiddle with that for days. Okay, now take one of the jump rings and open him up. Put a piece of chain on and attach it to your clamshell cover and close it. Make sure you get it closed good. Remember to run your finger across where the opening is to make sure it's smooth. There we go. Now we'll put on our big jump ring here for our lobster claw to grab onto. And you could, this would be where you would put your, or you'd put your extender chain if you wanted to use one. I don't think I'm going to use one here, but if I did, this is where I would put it on. Okay. Grab another teeny tiny jump ring and attach this side. Put it in the last link of your chain and then through your clamshell cover. Make sure you get it closed good. Whoop. Don't do what I did. Drop your whole thing. Okay. Grab our other little tiny jump ring and put our lobster claw on. Okay. Well, I think my eyeballs are not awake yet, y'all. Good Lord. Well, where did that jump ring? Oh, here it is. It came way over here. How do you lose a jump ring right here in front of yourself? All right. We have a completed necklace, you guys. And here it is. right, I hope you guys like that. I think it's kind of pretty for fall. Something a little different, very, very neutral. Now, let's get to the fun stuff. I used a program called Pick a Winner to randomly select our winners. Now, I know I had said, excuse me 1 minute, I have to let my kitty in. Okay, I'm sorry about that, you guys. I know I had said I would do a giveaway to one person. However, you guys have been so supportive and so generous with me that I am giving away five pieces. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the winners here, but then I'm going to leave it in the description box. And I'm also going to leave some instructions of what I would like for you to do. I'm going to leave you my email address. And what I would like for you to do is email me your full name, your mailing address, your email address, your first choice of color, your second choice of color, your first choice of metal color, and your second choice of metal color. And in the subject box, when you email me, if you would be so kind as just to put YouTube. And the reason I'm asking you to do that is because I get so many emails that I kind of skim through them. And if I see YouTube there, I'll know that it's one of you sending me information to get your gift. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you choose if you would like a curated bead sample or if you would like a completed piece of jewelry. If you would like a completed piece, please tell me if you would like a necklace, a bracelet, or earrings. If you would like just beads, if you would like me to put together a package of beads that I'll pull from my stash and I'll try to do something that coordinates for you, send you something pretty. Tell me I prefer beads. Okay, so if you guys could do that for me, I'll get your gifts out. So let's go ahead and announce the winners. Our first winner, the handle shows up as at RaiderMom2008. Okay, the second one is Virginia Garcia 2802. Next, and if I mispronounce your name, please forgive me. I'm not sure of the pronunciation, but it's Jackie, and I think it's Malik or Malik, M-A-L-I-K, 8758. Jackie, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. And last but not least, CindyKentFerrell. All right, ladies, please email me your information. I'm going to leave down below what I'd like you to tell me so that we get you as close to what you would like to have as possible. Again, I can't tell you all how much you mean to me, how much I appreciate you. And I look forward to just continuing with you guys. All right, everybody. I hope you have a beautiful day. Remember to take good care of yourselves. I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye. You guys, I'm sorry, I omitted one of the winners. My apologies. The other person that I forgot to name, and I'm so sorry, is Kathy Mike 7559. So Kathy, make sure you jump in there and give me your information too. All right, you guys, I'm done now. I'll talk to you soon.